Hey everybody, this is ZXRyuu and TheGrayDragon, and today we're going to do 3 games. We're going to do a Mega Man X race. So TheGrayDragon's going to start us out here, and then after that we're going to move on to NES Tetris. We're going to do Tetris 2. We're just going to do some rounds on the versus mode. And then we're also going to do the first dungeon of Final Fantasy 6 in the US, and we'll talk about that when we get there. So anyway, so we've got the password set up that we're just going to go right to the stage select, and we're just going to do the, I guess, normal power route that we would normally do. So anyway, so we're going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
So it begins.
Everybody fights till Penguin first because you have to get the dash boots.
Only if you want to live.
Yeah, if you want to live. We're checking my dashboard and make sure everything's loading correctly. And it looks like we're live. Good.
Better than being dead?
I guess. I don't know. So this is an 8 boss rush. I always want to say boss rush, but boss rush of the first 8 bosses of Mega Man X. So just going to go in order of powers. So starting with Chill Penguin since we need dash boots.
Never required.
Nah, you can do that. I love scrolling that guy on and off the screen because he randomly resets.
He's very well placed.
So what's interesting about the first X game is it came out kind of in the middle of when the Mega Man series was going on. I think Mega Man 7 and X came out about the same time.
Pretty close to each other. I think X might have been released a little before, but you know, it's months.
Yeah, it wasn't too far apart. So. The start button's kind of wonky on this controller. And the auto demonstrations, which ended in X4, I think. Yay! We don't need these anymore.
I know how to dash right now.
Thank you, buddy. Also, those red enemies are called jammingers, and they're really trolly. They put them in like just the wrong places. Oh, I see your dash button works about as well as mine does.
No, it's like, and one.
You can also dash forward, by double tapping forward instead of hitting the dash button, so it's kind of interesting that they give you 2 options for dashing. I don't know why they did that, but
It works.
do they still have that in X4 or nice damage boost? Optimal getting hit speedrunning strats. Take damage, or don't take damage, but if you have to take damage, make sure you damage boost.
I think the double tap exists all the way through 8.
To play back there. It's like, forget it, just mash the button. And he wants to do it again. RNG is kind of a big factor in this race because a lot of the bosses can just sit and be awful when you really don't want them to. Ooh.
Speed's what matters.
Whoa, nice dodge.
That's free frame.
Nice what?
Freeze frame.
Freeze
Shot
frame.
right in him.
Yeah.
One more damage.
And my dashboard being wonky. I don't know why. Probably because the internet's being wonky. At least we've got video backup. day. Time for some monkey business.
Won't be happy for long.
Those are some of the most dense enemies in the entire X series.
They're pretty bad.
They take a lot. Whoa.
I almost made that.
Nice lagging with the health refills. That one can really troll you and snipe you.
It tries pretty hard.
This is like one of the worst mid-bosses in all of Mega Man as well. The thing takes a lot and it does a crazy lot of damage. I don't even know what that thing's called.
Written down somewhere.
Somebody's reported it. He's being really kind. Usually he's like sparking me and putting things in the wrong place. In the wrong place.
Sparks more when he gets low on life.
Health for safety. Yeah, they are. So they're playing around with a lot of different routing for this game, just trying to figure out. They usually start with the dash boost just to make the run go a little bit faster, but in this one they decided against doing that. That was weird. I guess the bullet just reached the end right as it's about to hit you. Those enemies are crazy dense too.
Oh,
Nice try! That's really hard to get on the first try.
that's one of the harder types of jumps ever created.
One in X4 they have to use Web Spider's power for as well. That can be really awful. Whoa! Hitboxes are funny. Yeah, that's the one. Both of those are.
It's being exceptionally kind.
Yeah, the health refill RNG is being pretty good today. Whatever.
Monkey, chill.
Whoa!
What did Monkey do?
No, just the way you dashed under him. I knew you could hit him like that out of it. Because it's weird, there's a weird frame where it resets in there where you can hit him again for double damage.
Peace!
Don't know why they did that, but, and it reflects off of him too. Yeah, one of the things, if you really want to challenge yourself in this game, just try and play any of the bosses with regular, rather than getting all the powers.
Yeah, that always takes so long.
Like the Steam Chameleon thing last time, that was like, ugh.
Yeah, no.
So you're gonna opt to get here, the energy tank?
Everything I can. I think I'll need more than one energy.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes just getting the energy tank for safety is a good option. Because since it's like you really don't want to have to waste as much time to die and reset, or not die and reset, but have those do part of the stage over again. And the NES lag is real.
Yes,
Yeah, the SNES. It's an NES. It's just super.
it's got super lag.
Super lag.
That's why I use that.
Yeah, the mashing guy.
Of course.
These Mets are just as awful as the ones in the original series. Actually, in Mega Man 1, they didn't even get up and move. They just opened up and shot at you.
Yeah, but those things only took one hit. These guys take two.
Man,
Come on.
I also like the physics in here when you use like the fling wave. When you try and use it, it goes like it gets pushed back, but if you use it backwards, it goes super far. This is really the one you want to kill fast. Controller's yelling in pain.
Better.
Woo! And never touch the screen.
Sink.
Batty. Okay, hi there, 1-Up.
Well.
Lag reduction strats are real in this game.
I hope they'll be back.
Nope. Nope, won't have to worry about that. The RNG is random how many times it goes around the room. He's wanting to be awful. Wow!
What a shocking development.
He's got Mega Man's power from Mega Man 1, where Electman's attack did like twice the damage. And if you're really unlucky, it can kill you in one. Wow! Okay!
No armor.
Yeah, in 100% run, you would have the armor at this point.
One of my normal runs.
Yeah.
But I usually go in most of these.
Mm-hmm.
I just make a detour again.
Well, the GrayDragon and I we played these games a lot. He's played them more than I have. He introduced me to, I think the first one I played was X1, or did you have me play Mega Man 1? Way back in the day.
I started you with the beginning.
Which is crazy difficult. Yeah, Mega Man 1 is really hard.
But if you can get through that,
You can get through all the other ones pretty much with ease.
it's just a matter of adapting to the new types of challenges they come up with.
Mm-hmm.
Sheer amount of difficulty, like the final boss rush, Wily's Castle in the first game. Let's see here. I think it was Bomb Man, Fireman, Iceman, Gutsman, then Wily's Machine, all back to back, no healing.
Yeah, with no healing.
Get through that, you'll be fine.
Yeah, he's always the one I forget. The rolling shield doesn't make any sense to use on him.
Oh.
Because you have to use it like a melee weapon and basically go smack him in the face with it.
Shoot him in the eye. It's about the only way to hit him.
The seahorses.
Just trying not to hit the spikes.
Yeah, they're really fun submarine fight. Hi there. Wow, that thing died fast.
Spam. Works well.
Safety. It's funny, you can just jump up and down to get around these guys.
It's actually faster.
This is the worst. Wow, that was clutch. Nice recovery. Yeah, this is like the worst one unless you have a power. Like Stormio's Tornado Hold. It's called the Storm Tornado. Tornado Hold's Tango Man from Mega Man 8.
6.
Tango Man's an 8. Yeah, it's like one of the spikes on it. This power-up was always one that confused me for the longest time. I was like, where is this heart at?
Despite a bit of searching the first few times I came through, it was the only thing out of the ordinary about this level.
Also, too, if you get in a really bad position, that thing can kill you by falling on you. You get stuck on the side, that spike on the end will get you. Which is why we usually just wait for it.
Wait till all motion becomes zero.
The face. The face is mashing. Yeah. So much mashing. You play that area a lot faster than I do. I'm always afraid I'm going to fall on the spikes.
I learned very quickly to look for the pillars. The pillars are the safe spots. Areas immediately to the right. Instances where I died just after killing him. Waste the heart. What now?
Whoa. He wants to just sit around up there.
Of course he does.
There we go. There goes the interstate. I always forget about that one that can hit you if you're standing up.
I just got the dash time alone.
You're always guaranteed to get hit by at least one missile, unless you're Temple. Except he took like 1,700 tries to beat Launch Octopus without getting hit. I was like, that's too many.
5 is too many for me. Just kill him.
Oh no!
It's not all that hard. Very small.
And the RNG on that thing, you want him to do that tornado thing, I guess, because that's kind of the better way to hit him.
Yeah, but it's only one hit.
Yeah.
If he jumps and launches his missiles, then I can hit him, what, 4 or 5 times?
Something like that.
But for a speed run, no, you don't want to do it.
Save the frames.
Eh.
And not the tornadoes. Also, too, just as an aside, there's some really weird typo with the cart that says homing torpedo, but then when you look at it in the start menu, it's actually just homing torpedo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember last time I tried this level without.
Yeah, because that just makes it go a lot faster.
Especially these guys.
Sniper Joe. Mace Joe.
I think that's Armor Joe's in this one.
Armor Joe? Is that what it's called?
It's got shield and maze.
In the credits, I think it says what they're called. Just gives a bunch of like arbitrary names for some of them, which is really random when you're trying to figure out what enemies are what. Ooh. Fine. Oh, what? I think he parachuted himself. The jammingers in this room are the most awful thing ever.
They're actually quite pleasant if you have the Buster and Rolling Shield. Just ignore them and dodge the platforms.
Yeah, it's usually like tank the first hit and then just get in position and dodge the rest of them.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
Also, that first spike up there won't kill you, it just does a lot of damage.
I still prefer if you avoid it.
Don't those things regen when they go back to the walls too?
Sometimes.
Woo! Oh! Yeah, that was awful. Battery adders. The enemies in these games always had weird names. They always put a lot of time and thought, I guess, into the enemy names. This is not the platforms from X2, which I'm sure will run at some point. That enemy is super trolly. Wow! I'm surprised it's not hitting you. Well, no, just from the fact that I thought your hitbox was on the side of it. Hitbox over flying. And also in the X games, they decided to do some really weird names. Boomer Kuanger.
No idea what that's supposed to be.
We just don't know anymore. Wow. Usually he doesn't brush that much.
No.
Usually he teleports around. The RNG was really good that time.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
Yeah, usually the knockback won't cause him to like dash into the wall that many times. Usually he just kind of starts teleporting or throwing things or whatever. So that was really clean.
He didn't have a headache before, he does now.
Now for the funnest one.
Finally, some defense.
The Coinger thing is really hard to hit Steam Chameleon with because it seems like the hitbox is like right at the top of your jump. Axe maxes. Throw out some more of these really random enemy names. Funny on parts of his armor, when you hit it, the pellet shot just kind of like falls down and doesn't fly off, it just kind of falls away. What this thing is, but GrayDragon pointed out that it actually just looks like Otto from the first Mega Man series. I almost wonder if Dr. Light like repurposed him or something.
Especially since he's guarding one of Light's castles.
The timeline is real wonky in this game. We don't understand it because it never really got finished. We're still waiting for Capcom to make X9 and Mega Man 11. Yeah. Try not to get stuck on top of that thing when it comes out.
Get in it one way or another.
Hey, it looks like we have another viewer watching our stream. Shout outs to you! Come on, screen transition! There's no loading times in this game. And without the helmet upgrade, you have to like wall kick all these things. Deceptive jump in this game. Whoa!
Oh, there's my first death. I missed it.
At least you got the heart upgrade now, so. And just book it to the end. So all the upgrades retain at the end of dying.
Yep.
no. They put those in just the right place that you can't dash around them.
Oh yeah. Just faster.
If you want to dash, you either have to tank them or there's another, you can like do a dash block to get around. Hi there, trolley block. That was too good.
There, I'll take it back.
Mm-hmm. The right armor can just tank everything like a champ because that's pretty much what it is.
It is a tank.
I think Vile's armor is a tank. Which you actually get to use in X3. You get to use one of his old right armors. It's called a Chain K, I guess, that you can use the old. Which those things in Japanese have really weird names.
Of course.
It's like, what is it? Kangaroo, frog, hawk, and
Sounds right.
normal. Change N, whatever that thing is, normal.
The ever inventive normal.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see how awful he's gonna be. It's also the way you know the boss, whatever boss power you're supposed to use, is they have a special reaction, and so his is just dancing all over the place.
This one knocks him off the walls. Surprisingly easy. He never ran away.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of times he'll just decide to chameleon cloak and just start going around the stage and wasting time.
Just like the previous one, he decided to die.
Yeah. Hey, makes it go faster. Gotta go fast. Also, the logic is really good in these games for what powers you're supposed to use. Like, whatever the power does, like the Sting Chameleon thing goes out into 3, makes it a lot easier to hit this guy. Just trying to hit him with normal, you can only do it about half the time, or 2/3 the time. Whoa.
Like I never played this game.
Falling down a pit. Nice in this game too is they give you 4 energy tanks instead of the later games where they only give you 2. X4 was a very unkind introduction to that.
Yeah, especially because you needed more on that one. Really made you fight for it.
And also too, there's a funny glitch in X4 where when you go for the weapons tank, sometimes you can apparently scroll it off screen. That happened in one of my test runs one time. I went to get it and it just like scrolled off screen. It was like, okay! How fast can you mash it?
Quite fast.
Also, I want to give a shout out to the music in this game. It's actually like really, really good. All the X games are very good with music. With the unknown Capcom sound team, which is like never really listed except for in the first Mega Man games, you get like Bun Bun. Shout out to Bun Bun. Never seen anyone black out right there.
Keep going. Platform, missing a wall or something.
Yeah.
I definitely like about the early X games? There's no talking or any warning signal that pops up.
The warning signal is the worst thing because they did that to hide the load times, and then they almost just like kept it in there in X8 for disrespect.
Pretty much.
Because it seemed like by then the load times were so low that it didn't matter. It's like, why is this even here?
They're even there in the Zero series as well.
Oh yeah, that's right, and that was even solid state on the GBA card, so...
There's no point for them, they just waste my time. Yes, I know there's a boss. I came through the doors. Yes, I know there's a boss. He's talking to me. You don't tell me there's a warning signal.
I do like the Zero series from the standpoint that the response time in that game is like really, really good. There's like no lag at all. And Zero's got some really cool movement tech in that game.
I think the biggest fault with the Zero games is, with respect to the screen size, the character is far too large. You can't really see much of what's going on around you, and there are a lot of times enemies just seem to pop in out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. So trying to get all the cyber elves in that game is really fun. There's so many of them. Do it on the first try. Oh, darn!
Nothing you can do to get back up there.
Nope. Yeah, once you miss it, that's it. Die and reset.
It'd be different if it was a normal ceiling and you just go straight up, but to make the whole thing the destructible blocks,
Yeah,
that's not so good.
because you have to wall kick those first ones and then just hope your head gets up there to hit the rest of them.
Yeah, if you time anything wrong or just get unlucky, it's what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Die or reset or try again.
Next damage boost.
Supposed to be a dog.
And actually, what's funny in this game too is if you go all the way to the base with Zero, and you don't get the X-Buster upgrade, he actually just gives it to you.
Never knew.
Yeah, if you just miss it for whatever reason or just don't get it, he'll give it to you.
Here, I broke and found this.
Yeah. Do better next time.
There it was. Ha!
The special weapon. Not really his power, but it does do that.
Additional special effect.
Yep. But hitting him optimally would be trying to get 2 hits with that thing.
Complete this time.
Alright, let's move back to the stage select. I'll stop it.
Yep.
Which means there's some Zero talking in there. And so when I pick it up, I'll reset the password and switch controllers. And time. So we've got a time of 32:39:55.
Of course, some at the beginning wasn't quite me, but
Yeah. So. Alright, so we'll switch controllers real quick and we'll throw a reset on the console so I can get the password all reset. What the? And it's going to remember the last password we used. And it's randomly flashing, which means the input probably bugged out. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's fine, whatever. I'm not complaining. As long as it runs. Okay. All right. So we got 1, 7, 8, 6, 6, 4, 1, 4, 8, 8. It's also nice you can use B in the password thing here, because in the other ones you can't do that or it'll just back you out. 4. Alright, so doing the normal one, so let me get this one. Okay, so I've got a time of 32:40 to beat. So, reset. Okay, so I guess when you're ready, we'll do start. So just give me a count off and we'll go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so I'm using the same route. So I'm getting the dash boots first.
You don't want to die?
Get the dash boots if you want to play good.
Unlike the original Mega Man games, this one's not built for you just to have walking speed. You can't do several of the jumps.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to get them.
Yep, and so since that's the case, they put the capsule like right in the middle of the room so you can't miss it.
The only downside is you have to know which one to go to first.
Mm-hmm, that's true. Oh, nice. I are good at this game.
Since all the other X games you have a basic dash, you don't need to get the boots.
Yeah, that's what I liked about X2. It started you out with the boots.
Well, this version of it.
And then you get the power up to get the emitter. Then in X3 you can dash straight up, which they did.
That didn't come back till X6.
Yeah. Thank you, Blade Armor, for bringing that back. You can also dash straight down in that one too. Whoops, hit the button too soon.
New feature, but not all that useful in most places.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now we can go fast.
Because you were too slow.
You were too slow. Apparently I'm 2D as well. Gosh. I'm always afraid that jamming here's gonna get me like caught in the pit down there.
And he tries.
He does try. Very good. Hi there, right armor. I guess I was hitting the enemy back there. Wow, that snowball thing on snowball thrower almost hit me back there. Hopefully this choke penguin battle goes a little better than the last one. Last time I streamed, that was like really random. So we'll see how the RMG is here.
So far, it's been better for you.
I could change in it like that. Oh, I hit him with a pellet shot, not the charge shot. By saving that happens.
It's not as good as the later games with the wall shooting. A little bit of delay on that.
Trying to do a turnaround shot, you really gotta kind of deliberately do it. There we go. Tank! Yeah, my dashboard's on the wrong page. Hit the shotgun ice. Also, the menu navigation in this one's kind of weird because you can select the middle panel too. They changed that in later games, I think.
Alright, set it. 2 and 3 stuck pretty close. I kind of like that little map system.
Yeah, each progressive game gets better. The thing that we don't necessarily like about X3, I mean, X3 is my favorite game in the series, but I don't like the how the charge shot works in that one. I like the one next to a lot better.
I still prefer, you know,
The one big
charge
shot.
from 1 and 4, just one big shot rather than having 2 different shots, because there are times when I want one big shot, and if I don't want that, I can quickly get rid of it and use the spam, the rapid fire shot. You can't do that with 2 and 3 because there's this other charge shot sitting there, and there's really nothing you can do with it, so you get rid of it.
Also, Jeremy's X3 card's got this kind of weird thing with it where it won't let you let go of a charge sometimes. It'll just like hang on to it. You have to pause it and change powers and then go back to unpause it again. And oh. That was a terrible, terrible shot. Oh, that's actually the fastest I've ever cleared that.
If you don't stop it from doing anything.
Yeah. Well, usually I'll get hung up on a wall or something.
That's like the first shoot them. You know, before they shoot you.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go slightly risky and choose to avoid that.
Why? It's free life.
I don't know. We'll see. They come back to get me later.
I didn't have very many close calls though.
Yeah, there goes my dash button.
You should die that time.
Yeah, no. Since I did a different route last time to it, instead of when the power's on, it'll give you kind of this fading thing in the back where you can still see what's going on, but if you turn the power off because you killed Storm Eagle first, it goes completely pitch black and you're basically having to just do these blind jumps.
It's pretty bad.
Oh. Eek.
While you can shoot him twice doing that, it's not necessarily safer.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he does do a lot of damage when he hits you.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to hang on the wall and then he'll punch you. It's still not as bad as Bite from X3 that starts swinging his arm around and bashing you all over the screen. That was really funny to see the first time. I'm just like, I've never seen Mega Man get flung around like this.
You've been turned into a racquetball.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like, wow, what? Yeah. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Slow down is real. And also random Mega Man's first series of Mega Man back there. What were those things called? I thought they had like some special name.
Well, I'm sure they did.
That's not good. It gets me anyway. Oh, nice dashing. Dash button on my controller is kind of wonky.
Use the other thumb.
Do the claw method.
Double tap.
Yeah. Well, at least I didn't let the thing roll away from me. That would have been really bad.
You almost did.
That would have been like... That was a real run. That would have been a reset. How much time that wastes. Did it again. Same exact place.
You're going to the right. Always going to the left.
Yeah. Ah, I'm gonna touch there. Whoa, almost dashed one too many times there. Teleshots go super fast backwards.
Physics.
Back when physics were actually a thing. Whoa!
You forgot about that, did you?
I got trolled by that thing. That hasn't happened in a long time.
That's why you always jump off, whether or not you need the life that's up there.
Oh man, that was terrible. I want to reset. Oh well, adds to comedic value. Oh, that was poor. Oh well. Won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, we'll see.
Not let that happen again. Yeah, in a real run, that would be a reset.
First time I came through this level, and the very first time I played this game, I stayed on the thing the whole way. Oh look, there's the boss door. Oh. I guess we're going over here to die, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. You're on the thing after it bounces off the wall, you're dead.
Oh! Ah! It's always funny when you hit the wall and hit it that way. Okay, next is Launch Octopus. And I'm probably going to die on the spikes on this stage because that always seems to happen. It doesn't matter what I try or don't try, I just tend to die. So. Alright. Tank it and go. One of those has got to hit. You can't escape.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten there swiftly with that.
Thank you, Energy Balancer, for being in the game by default. And I'm out of power. Not good. Whew, almost died there. Oh, sure!
Yeah, but on the bright side, you didn't die because of, you know, spikes.
True. Ah! Trying to get out of the way, that didn't happen. Oh well. And I have to fight the thing again.
This time, no power.
I really hate this enemy. It's like the worst thing in the game. Wow, it's being super unkind this time. Hi there, Spikes. Just make sure that doesn't happen.
Wait for the ride to come to a complete stop.
Okay. Apparently my positioning is bad. Thank you, water physics. And the thing I actually needed is the thing on the spikes. Of course.
At least the heart gives you too.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the best games to learn how to mash the controller. Ugh, that's not great.
I think the octopus is hungry.
This is really not great. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes.
I think that's how much life I had left when I killed him.
Yeah, exactly. This is not great. Whew. Ah. Ah. Wow.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, that was pretty close. It wasn't 1 health. It was still in warning though.
Yeah. I think if he hit you with the larger torpedoes, it might have killed you.
Yeah, I have.
The little ones, no. If you ran into him, yeah, that would have killed him.
Yeah. Watch me go to the wrong stage by accident.
I would win.
It's like, okay, time to go fast.
Now, out the chameleon's power, let's see how well you do.
Yes.
And just skip this level.
Well, I'd rather get hit by that thing than the laser. Elevator, control this. Come on, buddy. Ah, oh, disrespect.
This. Well, too bad.
Thanks. See, the jammingers troll you in more ways than one. Why did I do that? I'm thinking I'm ahead of where I am. No. Yeah, that's right now. No, don't snipe me off.
That's his job.
Mm-hmm. And he does it very well. Oh. Man, I'm doing this very good. Usually tank the hit from that guy so I can keep going.
Switch to a power and blow him away.
Yeah. Ugh. Platform. Yep, figured that was gonna happen.
If this boss wasn't so easy, I would say you might be in danger.
Yeah, if this was the other route that I used, this might be actually trouble.
Yeah, if he didn't have his weapon.
Mm-hmm. Ah. Ugh, man. This is what he normally does. There we go. Oh no, Mega Man's exploding! Oh wait, no, we're fine. Okay, so let's see here. Next is Sync Million. Street Fighter moves come in handy, like everywhere, because you can do down and forward on the menu.
Or if you get the Hadouken.
Yeah. Hadouken!
Oh, sure, you can in the next game.
Ugh, that was horrible aim.
He said they didn't keep any more of those.
The which
The
things?
special stuff.
Yeah, the special stuff. Because the next 3, you just get the beam saber, and then it's just cheating. So.
Yeah. It's an interesting suicidal choice.
Yeah, exactly. You like that? I'm gonna opt not to get the armor. We'll see how this goes.
Painful.
Ah, the block! No, don't snipe me! Wow, the rocks are being horrible this time.
I'll definitely save you some time.
Yeah, we'll see if it doesn't save me enough time. You gonna get that for safety? Okay, that worked out. Okay! What's up with the RNG now?
Random.
No, really where we're gonna get into RNG trouble is when we start playing Tetris. That's where it's gonna be awful. I can never remember the power orders either, so I'm always just like, where is it? Okay, let's see if he wants to be awful. Oh, what? You did that last time and it hit him.
Because I knew which direction to fire it.
I'll scroll off the screen. Oops. Ah! Oh, still got it. Just barely.
You can shoot him in the foot
Yeah.
if you're at maximum volume.
Yeah.
The problem with that is when you fire it, it'll then go down.
Yeah.
Greater chance to miss.
Yeah, the consistency on that isn't good.
Yes, it is. It's exactly the way it's programmed. You just gotta use it the way it's intended.
Yeah. The player's gotta be good enough to do it.
Stand on the ground, you fire away from him, he'll usually jump into it by the time it circles around. Which is why I was staying in the same spot, just firing it away.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think we did that level slightly faster.
Yeah.
So you didn't go for the armor.
Yeah, I did tank a lot of more damage with the rocks, certainly.
Certainly! The armor, I think I took half that or less.
Yeah. Oh man. That sometimes will get me, or if I don't hit it just right.
I dash jumped that one. It's done that too many times.
Wow!
That was almost very bad.
You can tank those and just go super fast through here, but it's like really, the chance of dying is really high.
And just not worth it in the long run.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why would you do this? Unless you can really consistently get through there without falling down the pit. Oh, hi there.
Well, if you time it right, you can just come down on top of them and they can't do anything to them.
That second one always gets me.
Still miss the ability to switch powers
Yeah, well,
through these things.
yeah. Once the boss comes out, you can even still switch powers around.
Miss that.
Yeah, that too. I like the background too when you watch the clouds kind of slowly, and then you start going the other way. That was one thing that was interesting about this game too, that what bosses you beat in what order actually affects different stages.
Yeah, that didn't come back until 6. The Nightmare Effect.
Yeah. The Nightmare Effect is pretty awful.
It was rather mean in some places.
Metal Shark Player's stage.
Yeah. Some of them were just mean and unfair. A few of them you could actually, do something about with the appropriate weapon. Nice.
Yeah, I think the Blaze Heatnik stage with the blocks that were indestructible, except for the power.
Metal Shark Player's power.
Yeah.
Well, since you didn't get the helmet, you can't even try.
No. But this area is a lot less awful than it usually is with the route I take. Or have been taking recently.
Yeah.
Those picket throwers are really awful, especially that last one.
Yeah, they're pretty...
This is like the universal good weapon for this game too. The Storm Tornadoes works in so many places.
Lasts so long, does so much, gets so much of the area.
Yeah.
Very personal.
Ugh, enemy never drops anything. Alright. Last boss. I do like that kind of throws you around on the ground. It's a nice touch. When Gutsman would like bobble you around. Ready on time? And time. So I've got 26:14. We need to have another race with X2 when I get it. When I get a copy of the cart. Alrighty, so that is the Mega Man X race. So we're going to take a couple of minutes and adjust the setup so that we can do NES Tetris. We'll do that next. So refresh your page in like 5 or so minutes. So we'll see you in a minute.